You're going to want to watch this video. It may save your life. So welcome to God and Diggin. My name is Matt, and this is not a video I really ever wanted to make, but unfortunately I saw it progressing in the last few years in the treasure hunting community. What I've seen over the last few years is the desire for a lot of people to get out and get underwater. And if you've watched me and watched my channel, you guys know, and from the equipment behind me, that I'm an avid scuba diver and I love exploring underwater for shipwrecks or shark's teeth. What I've seen in the last few years is the ever-increasing popularity of lithium-ion powered hookah devices. And for those that don't know what a hookah device is, it's surface-supplied air, which means you have a box or a machine up top, on top of the water, that sends air down a line and feeds you surface-supplied air, so you don't have to carry a tank around on your back. Unfortunately, a good friend of mine a few weeks ago suffered a near fatal accident, and I'm going to let him tell you all about that.
I was hunting down South Florida with the Blue Nemo in about 6-7 foot of water, hunting between the outer sandbar and the beach, and all of a sudden my battery just gave out. No air whatsoever. I was wearing 40 pounds of weight. So first thing I thought to do, well, I'll bounce up and get some air, which I did. I bounced up twice, and the third time, I don't remember what happened at all. They tell me I woke up approximately a week later in the ICU, cut very short, almost drowned. If it wasn't for my guardian angel pulling me out of the water, I don't know if I'd be here and tell you this story or not.
So if you're thinking about using a supplied air hookah system, there are 3 things you can do right now to be safe. First, I want you to go get scuba certified. That allows you to understand the principles and the effects of water on your body while diving at depth, whether it's 1 foot or it's 30 feet or it's 60 feet or whatever depth you're certified to. These principles will save you on a hookah system, it will save you while scuba diving, and it allows you more flexibility to make a better decision for what equipment you want. These supplied air hookah systems or supplied air surface systems are not inexpensive, and honestly, if you went out and got certified, you may find it would be a more cost-effective route to go scuba versus a supplied air system. But regardless of that, you are going to find that you have the training you need for an emergency. The second thing I would recommend, that if you already have these systems and you're already using them, get yourself one of these. This is a pony bottle, and it's a also known as a bailout bottle. This is used as a secondary air source if your surface air is to fail, and allows you enough emergency air to get from the bottom to the surface. This one right here is one that I use for scuba diving, but it can be adapted for all kinds of different applications. This one has a backup secondary regulator, which you would find on your hookah, and this one actually has a backup BC or buoyancy control device setup that I actually would use for scuba diving. There's a million ways to set one of these up. Find a professional, get it set up the right way for you. The third thing I would tell you if you own one of these pieces of equipment is to go out and test it. Test it today, test it tomorrow, test it a month from now, test it a year from now. These batteries, when they fail, like many things, they fail immediately and unexpectedly. While using a piece of life equipment that gives you no warning whether it's going to fail, it's not going to be good. So you have to test these. You have to know what your battery life is, what the limits and the capabilities of the machine are, and how it's going to react during a failure. I'm very glad that my friend, his accident isn't worse than what it was. I think it's very big eye-opening for the folks in the treasure hunting community. I just wanted to take a second to put this out as a PSA little public service announcement. This is something I've been really concerned about over the last few years. I'm super bummed that this happened to my friend Jimmy. I've had a tremendous concern as a scuba diver about this new technology emerging. I was really excited for it and the possibilities and the places that it could take you exploring, but I was also worried about the repercussions of folks who are not trained. I won't speak to Jimmy's certification, his level of training, or even to his accident. I'm only simply speaking to what I believe is a pitfall of these new machines and where you could find yourself in trouble. I don't know the events that led up to Jimmy's accident other than what he shared online, and I'll leave that in a link below in the description. I encourage you to go over and say hi to Jimmy Crossbones, to encourage your friends who are in the treasure community, if they're using one of these devices, to reach out to them and ask them what their safeties are, ask them what their plans are, who they go hookah diving with, if they go with anyone at all, and then, like my wife tells me, to make sure that someone knows where they're going when they're going. So again, this is just something that's weighed on me for a long time since I heard about Jimmy's accident, and I wanted to kind of share it out with all of my community, my friends, and anyone thinking about getting into hookah diving. So I hope if anything this helps one person, and I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Until next time, my name is Matt. Thank you for watching. We'll see you right here on Gone Diggin'.